It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah!
Okay, it's the last show of the week. I'm Scott.
I'm Bill.
And this is
the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show.
Epi number 81.
Gobble gobble.
Wow.
The Thanksgiving special.
We are here. We got some awesome Thanksgiving fun facts coming up for you in just a little bit. Chrissy Teigen may or may not be pregnant. Another Bob.
Some discussion on Black Friday shopping, or as I like to call it, Brown Thursday.
And let's get into it with Post Malone.
All right.
So Post Malone, he's ridiculous. This is like one of the stupidest statements I think he's said lately.
Post Malone says hip-hop these days is not real enough. And it's all about fun. And if you want real emotion, you got to go old school. Now, when he says old school, he doesn't mean old school hip-hop. Who's behind that big old bear? Is it Post Malone? Do we have our special celebrity guest?
No, I guess Post.
It was. Bye.
Posty.
Thanks for stopping by, Post
So
Malone.
He says that it's
right.
You got to listen to old stuff to hear thought-provoking
Whenever
music.
I want to cry, he says, whenever I want to sit down and have a nice cry, I'll listen to some Bob Dylan. So you got to go. You got to go back to get the feels, according to Post Malone.
All right. Well, first of all, what about Kendrick Lamar?
He doesn't listen to Kendrick.
What about J. Cole?
Doesn't listen to J. Cole.
What about Jay-Z?
He doesn't listen to Jay-Z.
These are all albums that have came out recently that have been very thought-provoking and very...
At times emotional?
Yes.
Post Malone...
So who's he listening to then?
Post Malone listens to Post Malone. Have you ever seen that look on his face? He looks like the kind of guy that just listens to his own music and is like, you know what? I don't know if this is deep enough. He listens to Post Malone. He listens to Future. He listens to Migos. He listens to G-Eazy. That's what Post Malone listens to. I'm just making this stuff up. I have no idea what he listens to.
I was going to say, well, that makes sense then, because I can see why you're not getting so many emotions when you're listening to Future and stuff. You can't really speak on that like that, man. Like, you really honestly, like, that makes you sound like a clown, like you don't even know what's going on.
You gotta wonder if he's
like,
factoring his own music into this equation, because, you know, you look at a song like White Iverson, which is pretty, like, it's exactly what he's saying. It's all about balling on you, swish and all. It's like it has no substance. But then you think he puts out a song like I Fall Apart, which is very emotional.
Yeah.
Like, incredibly, almost embarrassingly emotional. And then I'm like, I didn't think he had it in him, so maybe there's more to it than I thought.
I just don't understand why he would even say that. It's like, at all times throughout hip-hop, there's been party music, and then there's been serious music. Mm-hmm. It's just been, there was the Humpty Dance, and then there was NWA. You know what I mean? It's like, there's always been the extremes.
Kind of how it is in all music.
Exactly. So it's like,
music.
What are you talking about? You just sound like you just sound stupid.
I think he's trying to sound smart, because the popular stuff is the fun stuff, because that's the way it is everywhere.
Okay, so the popular stuff is the fun stuff. What's the highest selling album right now of 2017?
So far?
Yep.
Damn, by Kendrick Lamar.
And is that a turn up, party record?
I would have to say no, based on the selections that I've heard.
So you are wrong, Posty.
All right.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on from Post Malone.
Okay, so your favorite person in the world, Chrissy Teigen.
Oh, goodness gracious.
She had one of the craziest, most funniest jokes ever. The way that she announced that she has a Bob coming, that's remember, Baby on Board, if you go back like 20 episodes.
Yeah, I remember that. I did remember.
So, she has a Bob allegedly coming. She took the Instagram or whatever to make the announcement. Mm-hmm. She had, she asked her daughter.
She sat that little Luna of hers right down next to her tummy, pointed to her tummy, and said, "What's in there, Luna?" And Luna said, "Baby."
And she's like, "Yeah, you're right."
So, Chrissy Teigen, the queen of jokes, put a caption on this video that said, "It's John's." Ah! As though she would hop off of that piece.
I am over Chrissy Teigen.
Yeah, I've been over Chrissy Teigen
in
forever.
all honesty,
she's not that funny. People worship her. And she makes, she goes for the low-hanging fruit jokes constantly.
Low-hanging fruit jokes, I don't have a problem with
I don't
that,
have a problem
because
with
I love low-hanging fruit jokes.
Don't get me wrong, if they are well executed, but you can't really. It doesn't translate well online.
See, you can't act like you are a Dave Chappelle and then you go for the Scott and Bill jokes.
Right, exactly. You got to
know
know
what I
your
mean?
place. You got to know your
Exactly.
role.
See, we know we're Scott and Bill.
Right.
Or Bill and Scott,
Either
I
way.
should say.
However you want. You could call it skill and bot. I don't care.
Skill and bot. So,
See,
we go for...
We did it.
We know what we want.
Eat your heart out, Chrissy Teigen.
See, we know where we're at. We don't try to be that. Well, anyways, Chrissy Teigen, she also is making news that I had no idea about. Allegedly, she's like considered a real model, and she was number 3 on the highest paid models of 2017.
For the first
Like,
time
what?
in her life, she was the 3rd highest paid model of the past year. Guess where this info comes from? That's right, another Forbes list. They put these things out all the time.
This is the only thing they're good for.
This is, yeah, I mean, realistically speaking, to people like us, you know, and you think, well, it's the end of the year, they're putting out these year-end lists, but they put these out all throughout the year. Like, they put out lists in June, they put out lists in March, so it's like, I want to know who the guy is that sits there and is like, all right, now let's make a list of the highest paid males between 20 and 37, and we'll put that out on Tuesday, and then we'll go with women on Wednesday. Anyway, so the highest paid model of the last 14 years was Giselle Bundchen. I don't know how you say that.
Wife.
Tom Brady's wife. Since 2002, but for the first time in 15 years this year, she was not number 1. This year, it was Kendall Jenner. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Wait, run it back. This year, it was Kendall Jenner. Which is weird, because remember that Pepsi ad? Remember that Pepsi ad that everyone was freaking out about? Not Kylie, Kendall.
Well, Kendall's the one that's all doing all the Victoria's Secrets fashion show stuff and everything. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Kendall is the one who I would consider the most normal of the Kardashian family, and probably the most attractive as well.
Yeah, she, I think, has gone under the knife the least.
Yeah, right. I think that's safe to say. And she, apparently she does. I mean, she made $22 million basically on her own.
Wow.
It's like she doesn't even need the Kardashians anymore.
Well, Kim just made like $20 million in like one day with their perfume line.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you know, so like
There's a
we
big
compare,
difference, I guess,
they're
between
making
that.
the Kardashian dollars are big money, but 22 million is still big. Now, I also don't know how much of that comes from the show. Like you could say, oh, she's a model and made X amount of, because obviously Chrissy Teigen didn't make $13 million, which is what she made, $13.5 million from modeling, because she does other things. She has that lip sync battle show. She has that cookbook. She probably has endorsements on Instagram and Twitter and all of this stuff. That's probably where the majority of her. It's like Taylor Swift. She didn't do jack squat this past year. She made $44 million. She's got endorsements and all of that.
That's true. Shout out Kyle, shout out Lewis, and shout out Sabrina. Also, Sabrina, thank you for letting me use the camera. My family appreciates it. Thank you. All right, so Thanksgiving is tomorrow.
Yes, the Thanksgiving extravaganza. Let's crack open a nice Coke Zero in honor of Thanksgiving.
Crack one open for the boys.
Crack open a cold one.
All right.
With the boys.
With the
Here
boys,
we go.
that's
we
it.
got the
All
name
right.
straight.
So, Taco Bell is allegedly having this Thanksgiving menu. What is it?
There was some buzz on the internet about Taco Bell's Thanksgiving menu, and I got really excited.
You just pull up and order like a
second.
turkey in a taco shell.
I thought they were going to be giving out turkey tacos. Turns out they pulled a fast one on us. This thing that's
Are they
making the
lying?
rounds, yes. No, not so much lying as they published the menu for Taco Bell's corporate Friendsgiving dinner, which already happened on the 16th, a week ago tomorrow, for all the VIP bigwigs at Taco Bell HQ in Irvine, California. It's
So
not
don't pull
something
up tomorrow.
Yeah, no, it's not something you can do. It's not something for any of us peons. It was for the people at Taco Bell who matter.
The elitist.
Yeah. That makes me pretty upset because I was actually thinking maybe I'll roll up to Taco Bell tomorrow and get me that turkey taco. And
Not no more.
nope. No one will.
All right, so we got some Thanksgiving fun facts to get into. This is the last show of the week, so we appreciate you tuning in every single Monday through Thursday at 10:30 Eastern Time.
Because that's the only time zone that matters. We're
And
thankful.
We are thankful
that
for you
tune
watching.
in.
Thank you very much, everybody.
The laugh track went off when we said that.
Yeah. All right, well, anyways, you want to break down some of yours?
I wanna
Should
break
save-
down-
Should I save my fun fact that I have for the end, or should I start it off the Thanksgiving with?
I'm not sure which one is you.
The
Oh
one that
no,
I told you.
let's save that for the end.
Okay.
All right. So here's just some statistics about if you're planning on drinking to survive the holiday. 50% of people.
Alcohol or water?
Alcohol.
Okay.
This is a survey from alcohol.org.
I was gonna say you need a drink just to survive in general, like water. So.
Right. Yeah.
Low hanging
At least every
fruit.
3 days. Thanks, Chrissy. 50% of people say drinking on Thanksgiving will make their family more tolerable. 23% that say that alcohol makes things worse. 27% say it makes no difference either way. So what I think is that the 50% are the people who do drink, and they're like, oh yeah, it makes things easier. And then the 23% are the ones babysitting their drunken relatives who are just drinking to get through the day.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
In addition, these are not alcohol facts. This is just Thanksgiving facts.
Thanksgiving facts.
Thanksgiving is the holiday where you are most likely to conceive a baby. So if you're looking for your own little Bob,
Not just a food baby.
nope. It's all about mixing the ingredients up and having them pop out the oven in the right fashion tomorrow. And apparently it's the magical day to do that.
Like a nuclear bomb when it mixes up the ingredients before it explodes?
Yes. We're cooking food. We're cooking babies. So here we go. Step away from the table, hop into the sack, and bring that waning population up, America. Because tomorrow's the day that it's going to happen for some magical reason. I guess the turkey fairy is like, you have my blessing. Plus,
never mind.
Here's a segue, because I want to talk about Black Friday shopping, too. But if you want to hit him with your fact before we get into that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's hit him with your fact,
all right,
because we've got to go to Black Friday.
So the whole thing, Thanksgiving, it's all promoted. It's sold as in, like, you know, the Pilgrims and the Native Americans coming together for this big feast to get together and be like, oh, we're all together. We love one another. Well, we all know that's a big lie, right? Well, anyways, the real thing behind Thanksgiving comes with the president, Abraham Lincoln. So back in the Civil War times, a lot of families were separated. Families were fighting on the North and the South, and there was a lot of, like, you know, division within families. So allegedly somebody wrote a letter to Lincoln at the time asking to put together a day that there could be, like, you know, families could get back together because there's been so much problems in the country and all that at that point in time. So that's when Lincoln decided to make, like, Thanksgiving the national holiday and all that stuff that it is. So you would think the actual story about how Thanksgiving really came about would be more intriguing
than the Pilgrim narrative?
The lie.
Well,
America is just one big lie.
I have 3 things to say about that.
1.
3. It's really just one thing, but I had 3 fingers for it. All right, so the average person is going to start their Black Friday shopping at 3:29 p.m. tomorrow.
Really?
3:29 in the afternoon. This is according to Groupon.
Okay.
I don't know because the data doesn't indicate whether they took a time and then took the average time, or if they just this is the most number of people are going to start shopping at 3. That seems okay. I know the stores open early, but that is super early. Like, you got a lot of stores that are opening at 5, 6 o'clock. But 3:30?
That's ridiculous.
I usually eat dinner around 2
that,
in my house.
That defeats the purpose of we eat dinner at 4, so it's like I wouldn't even be there at time.
Yeah.
That defeats the purpose of Black Friday. If you're opening, like, all day on Thanksgiving, what's the point of a Black Friday?
I do want to I want to pose this question to you. How do you feel about stores being open on Thanksgiving?
I think it's fine if they open, like, at 8 o'clock at night.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, I like it because now this also has to do with the fact that now I'm doing mornings. If it was the old way that it was back with doorbusters at like 5 a.m., I wouldn't be able to get anything. I have to be at work at 5. So, excuse me, I'll miss everything. And it's nice that it is kind of nice to be able to go out at like 7, 8 o'clock and have all your shopping done by like 10. I think that's really nice. I've always found Thanksgiving to be kind of a lackadaisical holiday. You eat, you hang out with your family. I don't know, you maybe watch a movie or something. That's what we used to do, watch a movie, play like a board game. So other than that, there's not much to do. So now the way we do it is we eat dinner, and then we look at the ads, and then we go on our shopping missions. And I think that makes for a great day. And granted, I realize that kind of sucks to people that got to work on Thanksgiving. But this is...
Well, I personally, if we're going to do the whole Black Friday thing, I don't think the deal should start for Black Friday, in a sense, until Black Friday or late on Thursday. Or else, why are we doing Black Friday?
Well,
Number two, I hate when stores close on holidays in general, to be honest with you. I do not like that. So if I didn't celebrate Christmas, and I was Jewish, and I was going out on the 25th, so Hanukkah will be completely over by the 25th, right, this year? So if I want to go out on the 25th, which is a Monday, everything is closed. I don't like that stores close on holidays. I'm not going to lie. I am not a fan of that at all.
So that's a major argument against shopping on Thanksgiving, though, is that people have to leave their families and go to work. And to that I say, I feel like everybody has worked a holiday at some point in their lives, especially if you do radio. You know, you got to work holidays.
See, and I don't have the problem with them being open on Thanksgiving stores. I just have a problem with Black Friday deals being on Thursday.
Okay. That's fair. I mean...
why are we doing Black Friday then? Have it Black Friday week, or Black Week, or whatever you want to call it.
One thing I do enjoy is they did it this way last year. Walmart did all their deals. It was okay, we open at 8, here's everything. Because, for the previous years, they've been staggering it. These deals start at 6, these deals start at 8, these start at 10. Freaking hate that, because it's you got to go there, try to get something, go to Best Buy, try to get something else. Oh, wait, it's almost 10, we got to get back to Walmart. Knock that off. I don't know what it's going to be like this year, because I don't look at anything until I actually go buy the newspaper, and I look at the paper ads. I don't deal with, I'm old school, but I don't know, so I don't know. I won't find out till tomorrow. It's part of the experience.
And with that being said, ladies and gents, that's it for this week's episodes of the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. We're not here tomorrow because it's Thanksgiving. Once again, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Without you, this wouldn't be possible.
I'm thankful for my Power Rangers toys. That's what I said in 8th or in 3rd grade. We had to write a little project. And it was what are you thankful for? And all my friends were I'm thankful for my mom. I'm thankful for my dad. I was you guys are lame. I'm thankful for my Power Rangers toys. And my mom and dad were everybody else wrote something nice. What'd you write about your toys? Because you know what? I'm honest.
Because you're no Red Ranger.
No, I was a Blue Ranger.
You're no Blue Ranger, that's why.
Ooh.
Yeah, imagine if you hit your friends with that. Well, anyways, we'll see you next Monday, 10:30 Eastern Time.
Because that's the only time zone that matters. Gobble, gobble.
Yaddle, yaddle.
Is that the noise stuffing makes?
Yeah, I think so. Wait, I hit the wrong button. We're supposed to go into this one here. Okay, bye.
1. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show! That's what I'm talking about, boy! Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah! Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Rectangle Show. Not a triangle show. Not a pyramid show. It's a cubicle show. Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah. Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah. Boy.